Hi everyone, big turn 55. Let's see what we got going on here. Got some hammers from my partner, as well as some other gems. Corpseman, Trade Wind, Dire Portent. So Mother Oak we still have. Um, Team Fire now has Rivers of Lava, Gift of Nature's Bounty, Vengeful Water, and Eternal Pyre, which they've had all of those individually at some point. So I'm not sure exactly what got replaced by whom, but this is fine. Five King, Corpseman, Cloud Peas, etc., etc. Lang Spider. No more site searching. At this point, we've searched most everything. Lost to due to a water elemental from Vengeful Water. Got Salt versus Chassos, the Salt people trying to liberate. Who casts Soul Vortex? This Wraith Lord that the Salt people summoned. Looks like Wraith Lord is naked. Some ancestral spirits just gonna die real quick. Here, Chassos' Omen Warriors. The Omen, I mean, everything about Chassos in all ages is silly and powerful. These guys are no exception. That said, they're not as terrifying as some of the other ages of Chassos. They're just hugely overstated. Wraith Lord can easily take care of them with Soul Vortex. Even if Soul Vortex is actually hurting his own side as much as the opponent's. And eventually, early age Chassos stuff gets scattered. Colors are confusing. So here was the score for that battle. The Ancestral Spirits died, but nothing else. Events. We withdrew from the Mountain Gate, so we got this site and some cash. Obscuro, magic gems, more gems, and some unrest. And then lost another scout. But gained a free harbinger. So I will definitely take that. The big story, of course, I guess there's a couple stories. One is that I didn't get a message for it, but my partner patrolled out 3 dryads. These were all... Can I not watch a battle? Okay. This is just a scout. Yeah, so here, patrol out this dryad. He's just got acorns for assassination duty. She does, I mean. She does not have nature gems for swarm. This one has a ranger cloak, and that's the extent of that. Oh, Creeping Doom. Okay, she does have nature gems. And Creeping Doom is noteworthy because that means that they have Alt 7, which is not surprising. Still was run over. Is that the first one? Okay, that was the one we just saw. Independence. Oh, breached, caught a false prophet. And I think this was just a scout. Yeah, I mean, even their scouts are broken, but it is just a scout. So Lentia is going pretty heavy into these dryads, which I don't think that they like recruit naturally from national ability. Yeah, they so they just summon them or have a site that recruits them or something like that, which I mean, like, they're annoying as fuck. Any sort of seducer is annoying as fuck. But it is manageable at least. Cast this Nabu. Where is Nabu? Remind myself that that is a trade wind caster. And so I probably, like, I don't want all these gems to go to waste, I guess. So I'd have to just be a little careful with that Harbinger. I'm mostly holding this turn. So this army is moving out to Stepberg Canyon and giving the Sharks some interesting questions. But I'm going to be... the thing I'm worried about is losing this army to assassins, since we know that that is something that they are using a lot of. The thing that I'm going to be doing is, like, this is enough to siege down Stepberg Canyon in one turn, so they'll have to think about, do they try to liberate it, or do they go straight for Chassos? They've got these guys that are assuredly going to move to Chassos. That makes sense. Otherwise, why do they have so many dudes there? And I don't want to fight them army on army without knowing what I'm going up against. That makes sense. I want to know what their scripts are, what paths they have available, etc. Over here, similar story. I'm doing some research with most of these guys, and I'm looking to see... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and give you some earth gems. I've given gems to my most important mages so that they can summon some elementals to defend themselves. But I'm looking to see what the Sharks deploy where so that I can counter it. I've got 2 guys casting Mind Hunt on this province with the intent of killing more assassins if they're in there. Who knows if it'll succeed, but it seems worth a try. Let's go ahead and just be a little efficient and put this quill someplace a little more inland and safe. Who can use a quill? Do I really not have just... Yeah. This will be fine. Just generally trying to avoid unnecessary losses and make the Sharks commit to something that we can then punish heavily. My partner is coming in with, I guess, the cavalry, as it were, which is these guys. A whole, like, this is pure fire. Both the fire drakes themselves and the orc shamans, and the orc shamans are all going to be dropping Pillar of Fire. So the only question there is, how quickly can these guys get to the front? The answer is not very quickly at all. If we go ahead and look at movement costs, they'll probably get here this turn, and then, like, they're like 4 turns out. But when they do get there, they will hurt a lot, because Pillar of Fire just comes down turn 1 and blows shit up. It's up to the armies that we have in the area to hold until that takes effect. So I've got a few scattered attacks here and there, but I'm mostly trying to draw the Sharks into a position where I can strike out after they've, like, revealed their plan to me. The other noteworthy storyline is these crews over here. This is the Portal Province, and I'm not sure if the insect team is going to go through the portal this turn and attack us. There's not much we could do to, like, stop them from attacking us, but we will see. If they do go through the portal, then the goal will be to mind hunt the fuck out of them and strand their army. Fortunately for us, the portal, like, you have to go through a few steps to go from the portal to the rest of our provinces. I'm picking up these guys, picking up these guys. And bringing them all together here in Midria. The army that I have here in Midria is definitely capable of moving out, and like based off of what the Sharks have shown, it should be able to beat anything. The big question in my mind is how many of my dudes are going to get assassinated, because that is a good way for things to go south really quickly. The other storyline is I'm overcasting Gift of Health. I'm overcasting it with 3 paths and 390 gems. So I'm pretty confident that this overcast should succeed, but we will see. Maybe I'm proven wrong. I'm doing a lot of forging. I spent a lot of my gear previously, so trying to catch up there again. And just continuing to move along here. This next turn is going to be really interesting. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of combat. The Sharks have a lot of provinces that they can attack with their sea border. And, well, we will see which ones they choose to attack and how, and what that means for us in terms of counterattack. The last thing that's noteworthy, my partner traded for like 200 water gems, and he's using them to just shit out Children of Tiamat here in the Silent Ocean. And the goal will be to both use this as a base to get those children going, and then use those children as just a outshark the Sharks, basically. Assuming that Overcast of Gift of Health is successful, which it really should be with 390 Overcast, this province will be clocking in at plus 60% health, plus the regen the Children of Tiamat have natively, and their vicious attacks. Like, they can fuck shit up. So we'll see if these Sharks move in to encounter these Sharks and get a nasty surprise. So yeah, really exciting. Look forward to next turn, and we'll see how that all shakes out. See you on turn 56.